The National Association of Graduate Teachers, NAGRAT, says it will continue the strike despite a statement from the Minister of Information, Mustapha Hamid, saying government has paid the salary arrears of NAGRAT members. Speaking on sister station Asempa FM's Ekusi, saying the Information Minister said the arrears should have been paid by the end of March, but the validation processes caused some delays. Now, this was a few hours after NAGRAT declared a strike due to the failure of governments to settle arrears since 2013.
Catcher say me verify NAGRAT assembly. Yes. I am saying on authority say, and now I'm in say. Abayin etua arrears on 4th April, yes, 2018. Yeah, so then the strike is dead on arrival. You see, the truth of the matter is that apparently apparently now abayin omwa say they will pay by the end of March. In the series of meetings, now abayin omwa ayeno. Between Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Education, the teacher unions, GES, audit service, and fair wages, there was an agreement that signed between them that they will pay the arrears by the end of March. And March also ended and 4 days in here. On 29th of March, and Ministry of Finance released letter called Controller and Accountant General. Say validated list and they've used these past few days to validate it. Today they've paid the money, and then you are calling us. So that's why I was telling you, say, engagement, communication. That's what I'm saying. Say, you remember, say I told you, say I needed to wait to get the response, but I would doubt to say they were not being engaged. Because me catch them was say I doubt say they were not being engaged. And yet declaration of the strike. Say me catch them say me verify NAGRAT assembly. Yes. I am saying on authority say. And now I'm in say abayin etua arrears on 4th April, yes, 2018. Yeah, so then the strike is dead on arrival. You see, the truth of the matter is that apparently apparently now abayin omwa yenhyehyeye say they will pay by the end of March.
I went to verify the NAGRAT issue. I'm saying on authority that government has paid all arrears as of April, so the strike is dead on arrival. The truth of the matter is that the government has already settled all arrears. In a series of meetings with the NAGRAT, there was an agreement that all arrears will be paid by the end of March. The delay is due to the validation of the list of teachers to be paid. I don't think the strike has influenced the government decision to pay the arrears.
That's what I'm saying.
The agreement was for March to end, and if it has ended, why wouldn't they give government about a week to be certain about the payment? I'm sure tomorrow they will call off the strike. I'm saying on authority that all arrears due them have been settled. The advice has gone to the banks to give the monies to the teachers.
You give us perhaps another week or so to be sure, say, the thing will be paid or not. I mean, I think that, well, in any case, I'm sure tomorrow they will come back and say that there's
but you can see on authority, say, abayin etua arrears in the NAGRAT.
I mean, of course, definitely the advice would have gone to the banks. So I'm sure for some banks, maybe by tomorrow, some too, perhaps by Friday or whatever. But whatever it is, the advice is gone. Finish.
Okay.
Information Minister Mustapha Hamid confident that NAGRAT will call off the strike today, but will they call it off? We'll be getting you some answers from NAGRAT's president shortly. Do stay here on News Desk. Thanks for staying here on Joy News Desk. Earlier, we heard from Information Minister Mustapha Hamid, who says that the teachers' arrears have been paid, and he's confident that NAGRAT will call off the strike they announced yesterday. Let's speak to NAGRAT's president, Angel Kabonu. Good morning, sir. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, good morning.
Now, are you aware of this process that the Information Minister speaks of?
Well, I also heard it on radio. I'm hearing from the media. I'm currently at a meeting at the Ministry of Labor. I don't have any official correspondence in front of me. I don't have the details of the payment and the payment plan. So I'm also hearing it as you're also hearing it on radio.
Now, he says that the payments have already been made and that you should contact your banks and you would be aware. He also says that they had a meeting with NAGRAT and agreed that the arrears will be settled by the end of March.
Well, the end of March has come. Today, as I speak to you, is the 5th of April. So no money is being paid. I can assure you, no money is being paid into the account of any teacher.
And have you cross-checked with your banks?
Absolutely. I'm telling you on authority.
Well, exactly what the minister said, that he speaks on authority that the arrears have been settled. But he argues that the association should have given government about, 1 week, knowing that the validation processes actually delayed the payment agreement date. No,
this issue started from as far back as January. And if you recall, I have come to your studio to discuss a threat that we issued and an ultimatum that we gave to the end of March. So it is not as if we woke up yesterday and started this action.
But did you contact government? I mean, you had an agreement with government that they were going to settle you by the end of March. You gave an ultimatum. But prior to announcing the strike, was there any conversation with the government?
Yes. Prior to the announcement, there was no money in our accounts.
But was there an interaction with government?
Yeah, in fact, the government's interaction ended on the 12th of January.
But Mr. Kabano, the argument is that you went into an agreement with government. They said they were going to give you the money by March 31st. When you didn't receive the money by March 31st, did you go back to government to find out why?
Yes, but you don't do things like that. We do official correspondence. Okay, Dennis, I have to go again back into the meeting because
to the meeting with the Employment and Labour Relations Ministry, is it? Okay, we'll call you back to get updates on that as well. Thank you very much. NAGRAT President Andrew Kabanu there saying that they are not aware, as the minister says, that any monies have hit their accounts and thus they are continuing with their strike.